Hi, welcome to Automotive Show EKG Canadian enthusiast. Before start the show, I want to hit the like button and subscribe to my show. And trust me, stay with me on this video today because you're going to be very happy after this video. Trust me. So today is the last of the comparison. Today is the finale of the comparison test league, which is the best compact luxury sports sedan. Now we have Japanese, we had Americans, we had Asians, all fought. If you saw my previous videos, you know how those comparison tests went. So today on this on the finale, there are up to 10 to 11 competitors. Which of them are best? Which will be in the top 5? We will see today. I give you one guarantee. If you are a Japanese enthusiast, trust me, this is not going to be looking good for the Japanese if you want to beat the Germans. This is not a good day for that. So I'm not going to get down to specifications or stuff because I will write them down later on in the description and in the comment section later on. Actually, in either way, I will put it in the comment section or the description. So let's get down immediately to requirements. In terms of daily categories, the Mercedes-Benz is the king of luxury, 10 out of 10. BMW M3, M4, 9.5 each for both of them. Audi 9 points, Lexus IS and RC 8 out of 10 each, Giulia 7 points, and the Kia the Kia gets 7.5 and the G70 gets 8.5 out of 10 and Cadillac gets 6 points out of 10. So very impressive. Cadillac has to work on the interiors. Moving on to technology, Cadillac immediately gets 8 out of 10, Mercedes 9.5 out of 10. The twin BMWs 10 out of 10 each, Audi 9 points, the twin Lexus models gets 7 points each, Alfa Romeo Giulia 6 points, Kia and Genesis 8.5 points each. They have a similar infotainment system, so they are very good in that department. Moving on to practicality, Cadillac, despite being one of the smallest in here, 7.5 points out of 10, Mercedes the king 10 points out of 10, BMW M3 9 points, Audi RS5 8.5 points, Lexus IS 7 points, Giulia 6 points, Kia and Genesis get 8 points each. But because you got two coupes, that means the RC and the M4 gets 4 out of 10 and the RC gets 3 out of 10. That's the disadvantage of being a coupe in the daily category. I will tell you that it's going to be not so good. Then moving on for comfort, Cadillac, they are not the most comfortable here, but Cadillac gets 6 out of 10. That's very good considering what vehicle it's actually better than. Mercedes gets 10 out of 10. The twin BMWs gets 9.5 points each. Audi gets 9 points. IS and the RC gets 8 points each individually. The Giulia gets 5 points. The G70 and the Kia gets 8.5 points each actually. Then moving on for fuel economy, it doesn't matter, but I will tell it anyway. 6 points for BMW, 5 points each for the M4 and the C63. Then 4 points each for Lexus, for twin Lexus models, Alfa Romeo and Kia. They all get, and Genesis get 4 points each. And of course, and Cadillac gets 2 points and the M4 gets 3 points. Beg your pardon on that mistake there. Then moving on for value for money. This is my point of view. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comment section. Mercedes for me the best in value. 10 out of 10. Rear wheel drive, twin turbo V8 in a C class. That's not going to happen for a while. 9.5 points each for the M3 and the M4. Again, they're icons. The ones that I have here have 6-speed manual gearbox and rear wheel drive. No fancy competition pack or all-wheel drive here. Audi RS5 9 points, 9 points. Lexus IS 8 points. RC 5 points. The reason with its expensive trim level of $109,000, $105,000+, I think it's too much. 5 points. Alfa Romeo Giulia gets 8.5 points. Kia and Genesis both get 7 points each because they are both identical vehicles underneath. No matter what people tell me, if I'm wrong, please tell me in the comment section which platform they use. Tell me. And of course, Cadillac, 7.5 out of 10. Cadillac is pretty good actually. Overall, as you can see, Mercedes-Benz is taking charge in the daily category. Overall, BMW is M3 is second, and RS5 is third, M4 is fourth, and IS is fifth, and etc. So overall, points wise, that's how it looks. I will tell you that there is a fair advantage to Mercedes-Benz, and for Mercedes-Benz, this is going to be key, because as you will see, other competitors will have to catch up to Mercedes. In the weekend category, Cadillac in terms of performance gets 8 points out of 10. Mercedes 9.5 out of 10. The twin BMWs gets 9 points each. Audi 8.5. Alfa Romeo fastest top speed and the most power, 10 points out of 10. Lexus IS 7 out of 10. Lexus RC 8 out of 10. And of course, G70 gets 7 points each. G70 and Stinger both get 7 each. In terms of handling, well, the Cadillac gets 7 points out of 10. Mercedes gets 9. The twin BMWs gets 10. Audi gets 8. Alfa gets 10 points. Of course, it's Alfa Romeo. Lexus IS 6 out of 10, and the RC 6.5. The G70 and the Kia get 5.5, because this is the thing, a G70 or a Stinger is better than a normal IS or a normal RC, but if you put them against F Sport models, they are not so good. That's the fact. They get 5.5 points each. In terms of handling, in terms of styling, Cadillac 7.5 points out of 10, Mercedes 10 out of 10, BMW M3 M4 both get 7 points out of 10 each. Actually, that's the reality, 7 points each. Audi 8 points. Alfa Romeo Giulia, it's Italian, it's Alfa Romeo, it's going to look gorgeous, there's no question about that at all. Lexus IS 6 points, RC 6.5. Again, the Kia and Genesis gets 5.5 each. They don't have a proper high performance model in my mind, that's the fact. Moving on for brand prestige, Mercedes is king, 10 out of 10. Twin BMWs get 9.5 points each. Cadillac gets 6 points out of 10. Audi 8 points. Giulia 9 points. And the twin Lexus models gets 7 points each. So that makes kind of a case here. Genesis and Kia 5 points each. They don't have the reputation for high performance yet. So they got to get that image up. That's the fact. Moving on for future classics. Oh, this is where I really love. Mercedes is a classic. Rear wheel drive, V8 engines, you guess it, in a C class, 10 out of 10. 9.5 points each for the M3 and the M4. They are the last M3, M4s to be properly authentic, especially the trim levels that I have chosen. 9.5 points each. Alfa Romeo gets 10 out of 10. The Lexus models get 9 out of 10 each, IS and RC, because those are iconic. Rear wheel drive, naturally aspirated V8 in a C-class type car is becoming even more rarer. Then of course Cadillac gets 7 points, because Cadillac is going to be remembered by people as the almost German beater. That's how it's going to be remembered, but it's an icon. It's the best American made compact luxury sports sedan. And Kia and Genesis, they are not classics, they are just in production. You can't call them classics. So overall, the weekend category is in the favor of Alfa Romeo. Didn't I told you that the disadvantages in the daily category will help Alfa Romeo in the weekend category? I told you so. Then in terms of the victoriousness, who won? Mercedes-Benz is the king of luxury sports sedans, at least in this size. 102.5 points, M3 90.5 points, and M4 and RS5 tied third, 90 points. Alfa Romeo, Giulia Quadrifoglio 85.5 points, and Lexus IS 500 F Sport. Lexus RC F Fuji Speedway Edition, Speed Edition, 79.5 points. So that completes the top 5. That includes Mercedes, BMW, Alfa Romeo, and a Lexus RC. Very competent top 5. Then of course, 6th, Lexus IS 500 F Sport, 77.5 points. Cadillac CT4, V Blackwing 72.5 points, Genesis G70 67.5 points, and the Stinger 66.5 points. So what has this proven? The Germans are still the king. So that's clear. Mercedes are the kings and BMW is very much there. The only thing BMW needed was better styling and less controversial front end styling. So on this notion, I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for joining me on this show. Thank you very much.